Well, it is time now for another Country Girl Report. Today we're talking about transitioning outdoor pots after frost. And Catherine Nygren is here now from Found and Flora with more.
We were off on Tuesday, so Catherine is here today on Thursday. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, not a problem.
So we are approaching Halloween, and if you're like me, you may have the mums in your pots, and I just plopped them right in on top of the soil of my larger containers.
Yeah, you just left them in the pot that they came in, and then just put that in a bigger decorative pot. Yeah, which is totally fine.
Okay, and I've been watering it, so the blooms are still on.
Yeah, that's amazing. So what you could do is you could have another pot, and then when you want to switch to Christmas, have the other pot ready.
Oh, okay, I never thought about that.
Make it super simple.
Because typically then when my mums are done, I take them out, and then I just use the big container and start putting the Christmas decorations in.
Yeah, you could keep it even simpler and just switch out your pots.
Okay, I love that. Okay, and so that's what we're talking about today. If the mums for you are done, what can people do right now?
Yeah, or if your summer annuals, like if you had like, sweet potato vine and, all those like tender ones and you didn't switch to mums and the frost got them, now's a good time to really clean out your pots and kind of set yourself up for those Christmas arrangements later.
All right, because if you're trying to work with your soil in those containers later, you may have difficulty because it's going to be frozen.
Yeah,
right?
it's going to be frozen, and you've got that old root ball in there too. And so I'm not a big cold weather person. I like to do my work now when it's kind of a little bit nicer. I don't like to be out there trying to chip it away, with my hands all like cold. And getting those root balls out of there, if you think about like your summer annuals and all the things that are growing in your pot, and even if the top dies back, you still have all the roots in the bottom. And so now's just a really good time, if your pots aren't looking great, just to clean them all the way out and put some fresh soil in there, and that'll just set yourself up then for the next season.
Okay, tell us what you have today.
Yeah, so if you want something super simple, these are just some pots, and we like the Miracle Grow soil, so it's just like a nice potting soil. And then you could just do a simple design of twigs and like whatever pumpkins that you had kind of collected through the year. Just kind of put them at the bottom of your pot and use some twigs. We have customers that kind of keep their twigs from year to year. If we do their Christmas pot with some like red dogwood or some birch twigs like that, a lot of times they'll hang on to them, and then when we come add fresh evergreens next year, they'll leave a little pile of the pine cones and the twigs and stuff. So it's something that you could start now, and then even just for Christmas switching out, just take the pumpkins out and put your fresh evergreen at the bottom and leave the twigs.
And you have these twigs in the shop.
Yeah, we love twigs. We've got tons of different different ones in all the colors.
What a great statement, just with the white pumpkins here. I love that. Okay, over here we got Mr. Skeleton helping us out.
Mr. Skeleton. Yeah, with Halloween in the next couple of weeks, you can just kind of add a little fun thing that you can always take away. You can put your little skeleton next to your white pots, and then after Halloween is done, you can let him go away. But it's kind of fun. It's kind of whimsical, and you can always have him out there kind of leaning on your pots. Kind of think of something different, and think about scale too. We got these 5-foot ones at the store that are really fun. So they just kind of sit on the edge of the pots, and they're just kind of like casually out there, just to greet everybody. And yeah, and it's something that's easy to add for Halloween and then take away once Halloween's done.
Okay, so what do you have here to show us real quick?
Yeah, also silk flowers. Like if you've got like some silk stems, you could also add those in your twig arrangements and then take them out too. Things that aren't going to go bad with the frost and like the weather that we're having. So again, with that fresh soil, it's so easy then just to stick your stems like right in the soil. And then if you want to make it just a little bit firmer, you could water it, and then like the cold weather will kind of chill it and freeze it and kind of keep them in place until
that way
you want to switch them again.
You're ready for Thanksgiving and transitioning into the holiday season.
I know, it's coming.
All right, if you have any questions, if you want to check her out, go to her store, Found in Flora, Wahoo on Main Street. Open every day but Sunday.
Yep, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5.
All right, Catherine, thanks. Yeah. Back to you.